World of Wellness. This is the Wellness Week number 103. I'm your host, Jamie Dorley, and I'm so excited to have my dear friend and colleague, the owner of 7.7 Nutrition, the one and only Polina Petrusevich. Welcome back, Polina.
Thank you, Jamie. It's such a pleasure to always be a part of your team and everything that you're doing. So I'm so glad I was able to join you guys today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Well, thanks for making time. We know that you are extremely busy with your multiple businesses and traveling, and you're on the mission that we are to make the world healthy. And, we have a similar background of being personal trainers and competitors and maybe struggle from time to time with all the stress. So, thanks for being so generous to come back on here live so that we can help people, because now more than ever people need help from a coach experience like yourself, a healthcare professional. So who is 7.7 Nutrition? I know who you guys are, but you're growing so quickly, sometimes it's challenging to keep up. So let's hear a little bit about who you guys are and who you help.
We are somebody you want to have in your life. So, 7.7 Nutrition, we are a group of registered dietitian offices, and we specialize in holistic nutrition and holistic sports nutrition. And as you know, Jamie, we started 14 years ago in Tampa Bay, Florida, the city of champions. That's where I am from. And then we branched out to Michigan, and I had to relocate to Michigan personally 4 years ago. So, but we're, as of right now, 14 years later, we're rapidly growing, and we have 6 locations. We have still one location in Tampa Bay, the original location, and we also have 5 locations here in Michigan. I'm in my office right now in Dearborn, so you can see all of my nutritional frontier supplements behind me. So we specialize in holistic nutrition, and we offer consultations for our clients that are completely of no charge. And within that 1 hour, we literally go over their goals and needs, and then from there on we basically prescribe food as medicine. We put a very specific protocol where we start with food inflammation testing, then we put a custom, very goal oriented diet plan, and then we tap it off obviously with a therapeutic dose supplementation. And then we see our patients once a week. Our goal is to teach them, to coach them, to educate them on what to do, that they can eventually become completely independent of us. We are not Weight Watchers. I say to all of our clients that our job as professionals in the industry is to teach them what to do so they know how to succeed when they're going out, when they're traveling. What if they stuck at the airport, right? What do I do? What if there is power outage? What if I get invited to a birthday party or a wedding? You know, you're not going to bring Tupperware with you, right? Or a food scale. We don't want that. So that's what we do. We teach real life application, and then our goal is to make a difference and just really create a complete different lifestyle to what our clients are used to, where they can just independently take it on their own, and with our help to completely transition to feel comfortable on knowing how to eating for their goals, supplementing for their goals, just basically change their lifestyle to pick up their health to the highest potential.
That's what
So
I love about your program is that it's real world, right? It gets people results and it makes it practical for their type of lifestyle, correct?
absolutely. And we have a proven system of 14 years of success stories where we know exactly what's working and what's not working. And from here on, we're just spreading a message one day at a time. And the most exciting news is that we're going to your wellness center, right? And we're opening our practice and our implementation of our systems in your center. So
Well, that's
that's
the exciting part is we have a functional nutritionist now, Alicia Belak, and she's doing a great job. She's here
Mhm.
today helping people out. And we're going to bring 7.7 Nutrition and World of Wellness together. We're looking at launching at the end of the summer and beginning of fall. So we're so excited. Another thing that we both have in common, of course, and you've been doing this at 7.7 almost 15 years, and that's the same as Nutritional Frontiers. So a great partnership, and we're excited for it.
Yes, absolutely. It will be a great collaboration, and from here on we're only going to the top, right? Helping so many people. Now we're spreading to Pennsylvania, so that's great news.
Yeah, I heard City of Champions. So I guess Tampa is calling themselves City of Champions. I think the Pittsburgh people may have a difference of opinion, but hey, we can have two cities of champions, right? Because that's where
Absolutely.
my daughter was born, and we lived in Tampa for a while. I was down there this week, so we
Right
got a
on.
great partnership. So let's hear a little bit more about some of the things you do on the program that are unique, right? Because there's a lot of programs out there, men and Weight Watchers and Nutrisystems, and a lot of those are what I call toxic fake food programs. I
Mm-hmm.
see you drinking your shake there right now, and all the different
Yep.
um, food-based shakes you have, and the nutraceuticals. So, what's the biggest difference between your program and what other people are seeing out there?
Um, Real people, real results, just like you see here on the screen. That's what we strive to
Oh,
do.
those are before and afters. Let's talk about a couple of those.
Yeah.
Look at those transformations.
Yeah, these are before and afters. These are my personal clients that I have physically worked with directly. And we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonials and success stories. And we're very proud of a high compliance and very high success ratio because of the systems we have implemented, and also because of my team and how much passion my team has to for what we do, for helping others. But typically, the biggest part of the success that we see in our office is really due to education of our clients. You can see again, just all these people holding this sign. I lost 40 pounds. I lost 16 pounds. I lost 9 pounds just by doing food inflammation testing. Shaved off 3 inches in my waistline, right? So it all comes from education. It doesn't come from fat burners. It doesn't come from starvation diets. It comes from nourishing, healing, right? And education. And that's really the biggest thing why when we meet with a client we do a complimentary nutrition assessment with them. So Jamie, let's say if you're my client, you're coming in to learn about healthy lifestyle, you and I will spend around 1 hour, kind of like a discovery hour, and that's where I'm going to get to know you. It's like going out on a first date, right? You meet each other, you're getting to know what you like and you don't like, and then from there on we'll know what to do. And
I'm
um,
really looking forward to our first appointment. So,
listen, yeah, I'm waiting for you. Didn't you say you're coming in August? That's
yes.
when we're starting your implementation of our protocol. So I'm waiting for you.
Well, I love how another part of this. I've of course seen you do this presentation, but it's all about education. And I went to go visit your office. I saw this huge wicker basket, and you said the basket of shame. I
Yes,
said, "Uh oh."
my
So
infamous basket
let's
of
hear a
shame.
little bit. Let's hear a little bit more about that and why you
Yeah.
created that.
Absolutely. I'm considering of trademarking that name, the bucket of shame. So a client comes into our office. It's non-negotiable for our team to make sure that they tell them that they need to bring all of the supplements that they're currently consuming. This way they're prepared. We ask them to bring all the multivitamins, protein powders, probiotics, literally everything, even if they have something in their medicine cabinet and they may be not taking daily, but if they have it, please bring it in. And then after we reevaluate their food intake, we reevaluate their supplement intake. And I'll tell you what, the biggest surprise that I see on our clients' eyes is when we tell them that not every supplement is created
Mm.
equal. And they say, well, what do you mean? Multivitamin is a multivitamin. No, it's not. Absolutely not. So, and they say, well, my doctor wanted me to take a multivitamin, and your doctor is correct. But again, it's the source of multivitamin that we need to be aware of. So that's why we created this bucket of shame. It's basically literally a bucket, or you can get one of those laundry bins and just you store it in your office. And every time when the client brings in or a patient brings in a supplement that's not up to your standards or something that's harmful, we take the product and we teach them. We teach them how to read the labels. We show them what to stay away from, and then we take that supplement from them and we ask them if they could please contribute to our bucket of shame. And if we really, I even joke with my clients and I tell them, listen here, you're not walking out of my office alive. I'm locking these doors until I get this Centrum silver out of your hands and throw it into my bucket. You are staying here. So I force them. I don't give them a choice. I just take it. They in my office. I'm running the show. I'm in control. So my job is to make a difference. And of course, we make it fun with them. So this way they know, like, okay,
Yeah, but these are really important things you're doing, right? Because you're having these tough conversations on the front end, so
yep,
people understand it's not just actually the we always say the cheapest vitamin is the most expensive, right? The one that
100%.
doesn't work because not only aren't they getting the results, but they may be incorporating more toxicity into their body. I'm looking at this one right here. I go right to other ingredients. The first other ingredient is glucose syrup. The next one is
Yes,
sugar, right? And then you look
absolutely.
at the other ingredients in there, artificial dyes and colorings, right? Um, it's unbelievable some of the things that's in here that we don't want, and you
Yeah,
find this to be very common, right? With I call them store brand vitamins.
every day I see this, Jamie, every day. My bucket of shame, I literally clean it up at least every 2 weeks. I mean, if you want extras, I'll be glad to ship it to you. If you want to start yours in your wellness center, we have way too much. We have too much of this. We That's why we really want them to bring it so we can visually show and highlight it for them, because most clients, they're eager and they want to learn, but they just don't know if they're taking the right or wrong stuff. And like, I took a picture for this presentation. It's actually one of my clients that brought this gummy bear supplement. Take a look, right? The whole list of vitamins looks very enticing. I mean, how do we know better? There is vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. General population with the naked eye does not know that this is a man-made product. It's synthetically modified and made supplement. So, but when you start educating them, on the difference between cyanocobalamin and methylcobalamin B12, right? That's when they start appreciating. Okay, now I understand it. But that's exactly what I want. I want my clients to see other ingredients, because other ingredients is what compounds the products together, right? So you really have all the binders, fillers, red number 7, red number 5, same exactly thing as nail polish or wall paint, right? So when
Mm.
tell it to my clients and I say, listen, you're really just absorbing this nail polish and your liver is metabolizing it. You peeing it all out bright yellow, it becomes a very expensive urine. You damaging your liver, you're wasting your $18. Why? I'd rather have you not to take nothing rather than taking something that you don't absorb or you don't benefit from.
Yeah,
So
so I'm hearing is three things. One is the dose. You look at vitamin C here, 20 milligrams, folks. That's like a little bit of dusting, right? Then
yeah,
you look at the form. Cyanocobalamin B12 is the worst form of B12. Your body's not going to absorb it. And the third thing is these toxins, these additives like the dyes and the colorings and the sugars and things. So these are low dosed, poorly formed, and loaded with extra toxins. Sounds like it goes right into the bucket of shame.
bucket of shame it goes to, absolutely. And your liver damage, acid reflux, heartburn. A lot of people try to pay attention to the foods that they eat, but that's actually could be supplements that giving you that acid reflux, right? Because just they can be too acidic and your body just doesn't know how to break it down and digest. So that's why we educate them. But Jamie, if you look at my next slide, so take a look, see how it says the same artery clogging hydrogenated fats, which we call the trans fats, that
Mm.
we're told to avoid our whole life, are the same exactly things that's used in cheap vitamins. Like omega oils, over the counter, God forbid, no way I would ever take something from over the counter. Fish oil, you don't know what's in that stuff. I mean, we have to avoid mercury, lead, like all these fillers. And with that being said, it's just when a client brings it in and we educate them, uh, I tell them, listen, you don't have to even get supplements from us, and we obviously will only work with professional grade supplementation in our office. 90% of my shelf space goes to Nutrition Frontiers. But I tell them, listen, I am not here to sell you on anything. If you have a doctor that you like and trust, if your doctor carries great therapeutic dose clean products, please go to your doctor, get something from them, tell them that your nutritionist advised that you take this and this. So because I never want people to think that I'm taking the supplement with them so I can replace it from something from my shelves. Most of the time I actually won't even recommend them anything. I'll say, listen, let's cleanse you up completely, let's do our famous 21-day detox, and then maybe we can start introducing some things. because I never want the financial interest to be number one interest, because that's not the case. Like today, before I jumped on this conference with you, I had a husband and wife, elderly couple that came in, that they need to learn how to eat for wellness. And their doctor had them on a lot of different things, and they went to another nutritionist, and I was like, listen, this is $700 worth of things. Why don't we save this money? Why don't you put that money into good groceries, and then we can reintroduce maybe some supplementation.
Yeah, I love that because you're doing exactly what each client needs, right? You customize the program for them with your testing, your evaluation. And, I know you use the food based formulations like Super Shake and oranges, then the
Mhm.
nutraceutical on top of that. So, what's your philosophy with what they eat, right? Because I know you have a across the board philosophy, then you customize it for each person. So, what are some of the things you want to make sure they're doing, and some of the things you want to make sure they're not doing?
Yeah. So, first and foremost, customization is the key to success. We need to identify what is the goal of that client that's coming to my office. Is it someone who is just aesthetically driven and they're doing it for body composition? Then there is one protocol. If it's someone with a medical condition, what kind of medical condition? Is it an autoimmune condition? Is it MS, RA, IBS? Then we go into AIP protocols, right? The autoimmune protocol diet plan. If it's someone who is a heavy drinker, heavy smoker, or maybe we're doing a heavy metal detox, then it's a completely different diet plan. But the main principles always stay the same. We usually advise our clients to make sure that they have protein in every meal as a base, and they have vegetables in every meal as a base. Not too much, not too little. A lot of people are afraid of eating protein. Don't be afraid. It's also not as good of under eating protein if you're overeating protein. Typically, if you do 1 gram or 1.25 grams of protein per your lean mass, that is a good the good number. Protein in every meal, good quality protein, and vegetables in every meal. The biggest thing I hear from our clients is they saying, I don't have time in my busy schedule to eat protein or eat vegetables. I tell them, listen, today is your lucky day. I have news for you. You don't have to eat it, you can drink it. And that's when we introduce either Super Shake or Best Way as a high quality liquid food for them. And then we pair it up with the greens. We pair it up with your lean greens. And now I love the fact that you guys created the chocolate greens. So now it's just even so much easier for adults and kids to consume. So
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
chocolate green smells great and tastes great. People say it's better than Nestle's Quick. It tastes like hot chocolate, and some people even say it tastes like Swiss Miss. Right? So, what were your thoughts on it? I know you love it.
I love it. Well, listen, we're a little partial to it, right? Because we were testing it with you guys before you launched it. So we love it. We love it. We carry it at all of our locations. I'm partial to both. I like both. I like the cinnamon flavor. I like them both. And but the chocolate had been a big hit for us. And now I tell my clients, you have no excuse. If you did not drink your shake, or if you skipped your meal, that's on you at this time. So please just keep it in your car, right? How easy is it? You guys provide us with the shakers. Nutritional Frontiers orders come with the shakers if you ask for it. I tell my
Yes.
client, put a scoop of protein powder, put a scoop of greens in the shaker, but don't mix it with your water yet. Just keep it in your car or in your office until you're ready to eat it, and then mix it up so it's nice and fresh, and then you drink it. It's a
Oh,
lifesaver.
absolutely.
And if you look at the cost, how much money my clients are saving, because I tell them, look, you're going to run across the street, even to one of the healthier, not necessarily McDonald's, obviously, but even if you go like middle grade, healthier type of restaurant, you're ordering a steak with the grilled protein. How much are you going to spend right on that meal? So it's a money saver, it's a time saver, and it's just so much more beneficial for your health.
Yeah, grocery store budget busters, I call it, because you
Hmm.
can get a healthy meal with Super Shake and the per oranges for less than $4 a meal. You
Yep.
can't eat out for less than 15 or 20 anymore. At dinner, it's going to be double.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And we love the super shake for our vegan clients or anyone that's intolerant or just chooses not to have animal protein. We love the fact that we can very proudly and very confidently say that this vegan plant-based shake actually tastes really good, because as we all know, it's not all of those vegan proteins even dissolve in water really well, right? They get chalky. They don't taste great at all. So we love that. We love the fact that the best way is grass fed. I don't see a lot of companies out there on the market that can carry such a great quality product. So, I mean, this is honestly, Jamie, we do have a lot of companies that approach us with different supplementation. Obviously, the bigger you grow, the more attention you get from the industry. And because now we have 6 locations, there is every week someone knocking on our door and they're offering protein powders. And we just tell them, listen, we're married to Nutritional Frontiers. They satisfy every single check mark that fits everything we're looking for. If you're happily married, what's the point of looking for a boyfriend on the side, right?
Keyword happily, right?
Very happily. So yeah, those are two principles. Going back to your question, those are two kind of like two main staples of what we recommend in the supplementation. And then from there on, we also want to address one of the main red flags. What is it one thing that that patient would like to improve about their health? Is it sleep? Is it digestion? Is it sugar cravings, right? And then just start slowly introducing supplementation. Maybe it's a superbiotic for digestion or sugar cravings. Maybe it's the sleep your sleep product for right before they go to bed, the sleep time. So this way they don't get overwhelmed, because when we design a diet protocol, we don't just design the diet, we also do want people to be mindful of the supplementation that they can add on.
Yeah, and you're hitting on a really key part, right? You look at these different formulations, the price is different, but right away you get 4 more servings with Nutritional Frontiers.
Yeah.
Then you look at the amount of good fats. We get the MCT oil. I don't see that in the other one, right?
Yep.
We don't have any. We have fiber, which I don't see in theirs, and then the protein is more than double, right?
Yep.
So you got to be able to read the labels, folks, and really understand when you look at $40 or a 65. The 65 is a better value and a better formula. It's got more protein, it's got better fats, and it has fiber. So those are the key 3 things that you've taught me that we need, that most people are not getting in. They're getting plenty of
Absolutely.
carbs in and plenty of bad fats.
Yep.
They're not getting in the right fats, the fiber, and the protein. Those are the key parts of the macronutrients. Don't think that all fats are created equal. The MCT oil in the super shake actually is a fat source your body utilizes as energy, as it compared to a poor fat source, which you'll store, and you just show the arteries. You don't want that.
Yep, absolutely. Can I tell you a fun fact about MCT oil?
Yes, let's hear it.
So you know how we have different types of oils, right? We have saturated fats, monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, and then we have this very special MCT, medium chain triglyceride oil. So typically, if someone that's watching us right now, if you're counting macros, when people say I count macros, that means they count their calories from protein, fats, and carbs. We know that 1 gram of fat gives us 9 calories, right? 1 gram of carbs gives us how many calories, Jamie? Four.
4,
Good job. And then 1 gram of protein gives you 4 calories.
4.
Yep. So the fun fact, the medium chain triglycerides or the fats from coconut oil, 1 gram of MCT fats is 8.7 calories.
I
It's
got
8
9.
point.
All right, we rounded up 8.79 calories.
Yep, so that's what makes it. It's a thermogenic oil, and the ratio of absorbency of MCT oil is just so basically it breaks down just as fast as carbohydrates break down. Because typically fats break down slower, carbs break down faster. MCT is that special type of oil that breaks down just as fast as carbs. So if you have ever been like watching our stories on our Instagram, or if you've seen any of my presentations. So if you were a client of ours, and if you're coming in and you are aesthetically driven, you want to lose body fat, we usually will tell you to separate high amount of fat and high amount of carbs. Don't mix both carbs and fats in one meal. So MCT oil is actually the only type of fats we're okay mixing with carbs, because they break down exactly the same way, same ratio.
Well, I love it. So what I'm hearing is that the MCT oil your body utilizes energy. It has double the energy of carbohydrates and protein because
Yep.
it's coming in around 9 grams, and it's a preferred energy fuel source for your body to burn.
Yep, absolutely, for your brain.
So that's a great fats that I rarely will see in any of the shakes.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Jamie, honestly, there is not one thing in your shakes that we would like to change. We love the flavor, we love the ingredients. Like, it's honestly just that just a perfect product. If you
Oh,
guys
I love
ever,
it. There's none you want to change because I know
no,
that you're very picky with what you like in your formulation. So
oh, please
it
believe
passed the
me,
Paulina test, so we're good.
please believe me, if there was a better product, I would already have it on the shelves right now. And it's
Well,
not.
that's what's great is that we share the same philosophy on quality that we want and control that we want. And this is by choice, right? I have friends, companies that sell to athletes. They use sucralose and artificial flavors. And he says, I don't care. So other companies don't use MCT oil. Either they don't know or they don't care. We know and we
Yeah.
care.
Yep, trust me. If you're here for the money, if you're in this field just for the money, just so you can make a higher profit, so and carry poorer quality products, you're in the wrong field. If you ever work for the money, you will never be successful.
Yeah, and I love this. What you guys do. This is Stacy. Doing some testing right in your office,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been partners of KBMO. So tell us more about why you do this test, because I love your philosophy that everyone needs to be tested because it's going to save them a lot of time and money. So, what's your thoughts on? Do you test everyone on KBMO?
99% of our clients that we work with, we do test for food inflammation testing. It's a kit that we keep in our office that gets shipped directly to providers. You cannot just get this kit from the company. You have to be some kind of clinician or a registered in a health industry, some kind of practitioner. So it's a food inflammation testing. We take the blood work from your finger, we send it out to the lab in Massachusetts, KBMO Diagnostics. It's an FDA registered, FDA compliant lab. They have a patented technology for their gut barrier panel. They're the only ones in the United States that can perform this test. So this type of comprehensive gut panel, and we test for 176 different foods that can give you all of these symptoms that you can read on the screen. Anything from acid reflux to indigestion to aches and pains, inability to lose weight, sleep, energy, etc. So we test foods, spices, alcohol, yeast and fungus, candida overgrowth. We see the if you have leaky gut syndrome, and then from there on we know how to approach it, because I always believe, what's the point of sticking the spaghetti on the wall, right? Throwing spaghetti on the wall, seeing what sticks, right? Your blood work doesn't lie. We trust it to the science. It's an inflammation testing. It's not an allergy test that you can get it from your doctor, and they most likely will cover it by your insurance. Completely different type of testing. And we just love to work fast, we love to work effective, and we love to work proactive. We don't like wasting time, especially the type of clients that come to our office. We can't afford to waste time for them. They're already in pain, they're already miserable and suffering. So typically we're their last resort, and I always tell them, I think we have a solution. And if I can tell you, Jamie, how many people we saved with this test, it literally gives me chills, it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, if it's
um,
okay, I want to share my success because you probably see this commonly, right? Where person comes in, maybe they're actually following the program, right, or a version of your program, but they never had the fit test by KBMO, right? So
mhm.
about a year and a half ago, I broke out with some psoriasis on my leg, and I thought it was because of Easter dinner, right? And I was talking to you, and you're like, get the KBMO test. So I did, and what popped up in the red zone? Bananas, right? It was the sugar in the banana was feeding the yeast.
Yep.
And as soon as I cut the bananas out, everything started calming down, including the weight. I wasn't bloated, I wasn't inflamed anymore, and
Mhm.
that's something we would think is healthy, right? Do you find it to be very common that people come in and test for foods that they're shocked that this is contributing to inflammation?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, absolutely. And then when we eliminate those foods, they very pleasantly shocked, very pleasantly surprised how much better they're feeling. I have a great testimonial. I have this lady that came in to my office as a referral. She has Crohn's and IBS, so you can only imagine
Oh,
what kind of
devastating.
stuff
Yeah.
her whole adult life she's been suffering with diarrhea, and she went through all kinds of doctors, she did all kinds of testings to the point where her insurance doesn't cover most of those tests. And I said, listen here, let's do this test, let's do it. It's relatively inexpensive, it's affordable. You only do it one time, you technically don't really have to redo this test ever again. Let's just do it and let's see what's going on. I swear on my mom's life, Jamie, I swear, we did the test, we eliminated all the foods, and I put her on a diet plan. This lady was a brand new total makeover in 10 days. Total makeover in 10
Wow.
days. Literally suffered, she's 55 years old, suffered her whole life with this symptom. If I can send you screenshots of the text messages she sends me, she was like, I can't believe this. So it's a lifesaver. And I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the difference. When you're making the world healthy, you're on a mission like we are. It's different than just a weight loss program or just a supplement because you're actually getting to the core underlying cause. And once you address the cause, I mean, Dr. Wani said that don't run for the cure, run for the cause. And
mhm,
most of it is what I call toxic food or toxic products, right? And
yeah.
your body becomes inflamed. And just making that one adjustment, you saved this woman's life and the quality of life. What's that say?
100%. 100%. 100%. I have another testimonial. This lady comes to my office suffering also from IBS. She works in a retail store. She works at Nordstrom, and she has to work by the counter that's closest to the bathroom because she does not know when the flare up happens. And usually she has diarrhea
Mm.
around 12 times a day. Can you
Oh my
imagine?
god.
Yeah, and it was just such a like every time I say the story, I always want to cry. You know, she came to me and she says, "Listen, you're my last resort. Someone recommended you." She goes, "I don't have a lot of money. I told my husband," she goes, "just 2 days ago that I can't live like this anymore." She says, "I actually wanted to commit suicide." She's like, "I can't. I'm
Oh,
miserable. I have no energy. I literally on the toilet all day long. Nothing is coming out of me except for water." Because she can't eat and she's just so misnourished at this point. And she's like, I just, you're my last resort. I wanted to commit suicide, and I overheard someone at the grocery store talking about you, so that's how I found you. And I said, listen, I really want to help. Let's do this. I know it sounds silly right now because you've done so many things. Let's do the test. We did literally the lowest test, the 22 foods test, because for the ones that don't know, KBMO Diagnostic offers a panel of 22 foods, a panel of 132 foods, and then a comprehensive panel of 176 foods. And she was only able to afford the 22 main and
okay.
we did the payment plan for the 22 foods. Literally she was able to afford like $22 a week. That's what we had to do with her. I swear, Jamie, a week later, 7 days later, she comes back, blows me kisses. She says, I haven't had diarrhea, and she's losing weight, she's feeling amazing. And that's it the
You went
lady
from 12 diarrheas a day to 0.
in 1 week.
I couldn't imagine one a day is too many for me.
Yeah.
12 a day, I mean her whole life was affected by this and I want to cry too. In 1 week you changed it?
Yeah, 1 week. So, and it's when people say, oh, does this test work, I tell them, listen, if it doesn't work, I'll give you the money back. I
Mm.
legitimately have this policy for all of my girls on the team. There is 17 employees that we have on our team. I tell everyone, if someone comes in and they don't feel like we can help them, give them the money back. If you take the test and if you follow everything I say, and if it doesn't work, I'll give you the money back. Same with supplements. When they come in and I offer them your products, let's say I put them on Candida detox, or we do the leaky gut healing protocol. I tell them, if these products don't work, you bring it back. I'll give you 100% back. Guess what happens? No one brings anything back. So,
No,
so
that's our policy at the World of Wellness is also nutritional frontiers, and I did the same protocol. I did the shake a day in the morning. I did Candy Kill and superbiotics, and within days it started clearing up to where now the weight stayed down, the inflammation stayed down, the skin's good. I think sometimes people don't realize that all the innovation in our field, and this is another example. So you can do a test with maybe 20 foods, 130, and then
yeah.
176, and very generous to you to create a payment plan too, because I know your heart's in the right place to really help people.
Jamie, hopefully not. I won't get a lot of phone calls after this, but sometimes when people come in and they say, I can't afford it, I actually give them things at no charge. I tell them, this is my gift of health to you. I will do the food inflammation test for you at no charge, and I will supply you with the supplements at no charge.
Oh,
I'll
that's
do this.
very kind. Yeah. We did
Yeah,
it for a couple of VIP clients this morning, do some of the Oligo scans and some of the Zyto testing because I want them to be involved. This week, we actually do free therapy. So you can do the infrared sauna, the compression boots, the vibration therapy. We have the cloud mat. So, yeah, we like to get people involved because they need to have a wellness experience, right? They actually need to experience
100%.
some of these things. And it's very nice of you and kind and generous to do that. So it's nice to hear once again us Virgos share the same philosophies.
Yeah, well, listen, we're in this field. It's our duty and obligation to help people. And just because someone cannot afford $300, $400, $200 worth of things, I don't feel it's ethical for me to deny you. If you're coming to me vulnerable and in pain and suffering, um, I'm not here for the money. I'm booked out. I have 400 patients that go through my office every month. I work 7 days a week. Trust me, we accept HSA accounts, FSA accounts. The financial reimbursement will be there. So you just really have to work from your heart. And
Yeah, we love the fact that you're expanding 7.7 nutrition. You started originally in Tampa. You went to Michigan. We've seen your growth. You speak for Nutritional Frontiers. Your team's heavily involved, and now we're going to bring the 7.7 nutrition to World of Wellness starting in the fall.
I'm so excited. I think this will be just that's really going to take us to the next level. Finally, we will collaborate. This will be
Yes,
this will be
next
our
step
baby,
together.
Jamie. We're
Hey, now,
practically married to each
I
other,
realize
right?
that I'm married again and having more kids. So,
That's it. That's it. Absolutely. No, listen, I love you dearly. I value you as a friend and as a partner and a business professional. And I honestly, I wake up every morning and I count my blessings. I count my blessings, and I thank God for really being introduced to you, because you guys,
oh,
again, you see how many supplements we're ordering from you. 90% of my shelf space belongs, well deserved, belongs to Nutritional Frontiers, and you guys are just helping us to make such a tremendous difference in people's lives.
yeah, years ago when I was a trainer, and even after that, I would tell people, "Hey, you got to work out and you got to eat good." It's not enough anymore because there's so much toxicity that we're exposed to. So
Hmm.
I like how your program is more sophisticated, more innovative, and there's an urgency. If you can't see it, folks, you can tell in her voice. There's an urgency to get people results because they're not going to come back to you for weeks, months, and years if they're not getting those results. And you got thousands of case studies, which I love that you're so generous in sharing. Because I think the big thing you guys provide at 7.7 Nutrition, Paulina, you and your team is hope, right? You do it in a
Absolutely.
loving way. You want people accountable, but you want to educate them and give them some hope because right now, allopathic medicine is not giving a lot of people any hope at all. So it's nice that they can go to someone like you guys, the World of Wellness, partner with both of us, and really get hope again. It gives people that feeling that they can get the results against all their previous notions that they could not.
And not only we give them a hope, but we also get them excited that they have something to finally look forward to instead of just popping medications and steroids. And the best part is that we get introduced to that client's doctor. So we collaborate with the doctor
Mm.
and we start working with that doctor as a team. And the doctors get excited to work with us because, of course, if you're a naturopathic doctor, you know about nutrition, but you know just enough to be dangerous. You don't know it the same way as a registered dietitians that's go to continuous educations seminars every quarter, and just deeply involved in this field 24/7. So the doctors are actually very open-minded nowadays, and that's what really gives us just a great fuzzy feeling that yes, we actually working on this together, and the medicine, the medical field is running in the right direction.
Yeah,
So
and I love the approach that we take. Your team with the mind, body, and soul intelligence, and our team doing the same thing. In that, we're really educating people to make a difference, right? Um, when you look at it, people say, "Well, I got to check with the doctor." Your doctor is not the person to go to
mhm.
because they're trained in medicine and diagnostics, not nutrition. I
Yep,
have a degree all the way back. It was before they called it public health; it was called community health. Then I went through the American College of Sports Medicine's program for personal training. I worked at the American Anti Academy of Aging Medicine, right? The A4M under Dr. Jeffrey Blandon. RDs or lifestyle, right? You go out to eat with us,
100%.
we're eating a certain way, and the ladies may have a glass of wine, but they're going to laugh it off or dance it off. It's part of that lifestyle that, people got to realize this is not a quick fix and then you go back to what you used to do. This is a lifestyle that you can continue forever. So you become a better version of yourself.
100%, 100%. And we teach that lifestyle. We teach them how to drink alcohol. We love wine, right? And I mean, Jamie, you yourself send us bottles of wine for Christmas. You know how to get us.
Organic wine with chocolate. I know to
Yes,
way to your heart, Paulina.
yeah, yes, exactly. We're the cool nutritionists. We eat chocolates and we drink wine. We don't do it
Yeah,
every
and if you
day.
look at the cultures that really thrive, the top 10 cultures like Japan and Italy and Spain and things like that, they live that lifestyle. They'll have wine, but they laugh, they walk, they work out, they, pray, they incorporate all these different things in their life so that it is a healthy lifestyle and you feel much better and you're more productive regardless of what you're doing.
Of course, we're not robots, right? We gotta enjoy our life, and we prescribe wine or we prescribe an alcoholic beverage here and there as a part of a mental health protocol. I'd rather have you go home, take a nice bubble bath, and drink a glass of wine rather than popping some kind of synthetic medication for anxiety. So
Well,
I'll
now
take
we're getting
wine
to the
over
good things.
anything.
We got organic wine, dark chocolate, bubble bath fill, and babies. So we got. Hopefully,
That's
this isn't all in the same evening. It's going to be one hell of a weekend. So good
that's
thing
it.
we're zooming today, Paulina.
Yes, exactly. I know. I can't wait for you to come here, Jamie.
Oh, you're too funny. So you get the testing in, and now what do you do with people?
We want to see them in person to come back to see the results. We do not like going over the results over the phone. We look at it as a really big health investment, so we really want to take our time and explain the results step by step. And after we go over the results, we see what foods they need to eliminate, what's going on with the permeability of their gut lining, and then we put them on a specific diet plan, and then we recommend supplementation.
Great.
Typically,
Good.
yep. Yeah, typically we see that something will be going on with our gut health because the older we get, let's just face it, the more we abuse our gut lining, right? It could be the wrong foods, it could be alcohol. We have people that's former smokers or current smokers. Here in Michigan, where I am located, like right now, I'm in my Dearborn office. It's a large Middle Eastern community. They enjoy smoking hookah every night, so that alone can affect them. So from there on, we see what needs to be adjusted in their lifestyle, and that's when we start putting the protocols from supplementation.
So I know something that comes up frequently when I was doing consults for the first 5 years of Nutritional Frontiers. I noticed that after a while, I put them on a shake, Candy Kill, and Superbiotics for the first month, regardless, because I had to get that candida under control. Is that what you guys are finding too? I know Taylor's Mrs. Candy Kill.
Yep, that's exactly what we do. Literally, just step by step. We do the shake, we do the candy kill, we do superbiotic. From there on, we also work respectfully with their budget, and we also work respectfully with their preferences. Are they comfortable with taking in supplements? And we explain to them, listen, it's all USA organic herbs, it's all oils, it's probiotics, it's not synthetics, it's not pills, it's not, don't call them medications. So, and if they feel comfortable, then we'll go a little bit more aggressive. And then we ask them, do you want to go sure and steady or do you want to go all out? If you want to go sure and steady, I will give you just a few supplements you're comfortable with. If you're ready to go all out, we're going to go Polina style. And then you better fasten your seatbelt and you're going to listen to everything I propose to you. And then I tell them exactly every single supplement, like how I would do my Candida detox or GI detox, which is like 9 or 10 different products. I'll say, do you want the Polina special? I'll give you the Polina special, but you better behave and listen. So
I'm going to put my seatbelt on. We got about 10 minutes left. Can you go through a couple of your protocols and show all the people listening how simple and effective it can be?
Yep, absolutely. So when we do the GI detox or GI reset or Candida reset, we even do it even if you do not have any issues with your gut health, because the stronger the gut health is, the obviously the better we function. We all know that over 70% of our neurotransmitters are directly located in our gut. Over 80% of our immune cells are in the gut. So you cannot, you the stronger your gut, the better you are, the stronger you are. So typically we do the 21-day detox. It always has to start with the diet. Doesn't matter how many supplements you take. If you're eating like a garbage disposal, please believe me, you're not going to be successful. So we eliminate basics. It's really not as hard as people think. We remove sugar, we remove processed foods, we remove dairy, and we remove gluten. No bread,
Perfect.
no desserts, no ice creams, no saturated fats, no deep fried foods. And then from there on, same staples products. We put them on candy kill, right, to kill the candida, to kill the fungus. We put them on SBC to help us to suck that fungus out. We replenish it with a superbiotic, and we do, depending on what's going on with the GI. I really love adding either GI complete or UT cleanse. A lot of females that do have candida overgrowth suffering from UTI, and you guys have a fabulous product, that little tiny jar of powder that's called UT cleanse. So I actually incorporate it as a part of the detox, so it makes it more like a hybrid detox, and I call it the
Love it.
female detox, and girls love it. So that's usually my staples. And then if they don't mind going a little bit aggressive, then from there on we will put them on SPMs or omegas, because systematic inflammation also could be one of the red flags of broken down gut lining. So, and that's kind of it. We try to just make it simple. We try to make sure that the client doesn't get overwhelmed. That's the reason why we actually, Jamie, love your brochures. You have these really great candida brochures and GI brochures, and we write them down. We write down exactly how much to take of everything. It comes with the guidelines on the diet, and we usually give them 2 or 3 of those brochures. We tell them, keep one in the office, one put it on your refrigerator at home, and put one in your car. Take a picture of it, always look on your phone, and that's it. So, I mean, we're really not reinventing the wheel here. We're not discovering America. We're just duplicating what you guys created for us, and just modifying it a little bit according to clients' preferences and conditions.
Yeah, and a big thing you guys do is you and your team and your clients all take action, right? The only way
Absolutely.
you get this is actually take the action to do it. And it really comes down to they want to do it and get the results or not, because it does take effort. However, anything that lasts is going to take effort, and anything that takes effort will last. So this is a long-term solution. I've been utilizing your program the last few years and feel great.
Mhm.
And it's the hard work up front, it's the discipline to do it, and the consistency of repeating it. However, once you do, folks, I guarantee you'll get results on this.
Yeah, and just trust your health to highly trained professionals. That's the biggest thing. There are a lot of amazing doctors out there. There are amazing personal trainers and amazing nutritionists out there. So just make sure find a professional you truly like and trust. Right. So, I mean, we've been in the field for over 14 years. My girls are highly educated, highly trained, highly experienced. So that's what really helps us to save time and money for our clients, so we can get aggressive with the to find to the root of the problem. So just find someone that can guide you. You can find a coach, and from there on you will be unstoppable. just like in anything. Like, you need a business coach if you're trying to take your business to the next level, maybe a relationship coach, maybe. So find yourself health coach, whether it's your doctor or your nutritionist, and just stick with them and listen to everything they say.
Yeah, I always remind people pro athletes have coaches, right? Wimbledon finals is today and tomorrow. They have coaches at the elite level, right? So everyone needs a coach. Everyone needs a second set of eyes and ears on it. And somebody who has the experience that has seen this thousands of times. And that's what you guys at 7.7 Nutrition, our team at Nutritional Frontiers, and a team at World of Wellness with Alicia Belak, our new functional nutritionists, all partnering up to bring the 7.7 nutrition program right here to Pittsburgh, PA, the real city of champions. But we thank so much that you're doing this, not only in Tampa and Florida, also throughout Michigan, the powerhouse gyms. And congratulations. Your new office and clinic looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank
So
you so much.
when's the grand opening?
So officially, we will be opening most likely by the end of next week. We just opened up a beautiful clinic that we've been building. We have an IV therapy room. We have a few consultation rooms. We have a private body scan machine room. Just a beautiful state-of-the-art facility. That's my baby that I've been working towards for the last 14 years. Very proud of that. That's our most beautiful and the largest office out of 6 offices that we have right now. So hopefully next week. We're just waiting for the signs to come in. Other than that, we're already servicing clients in that clinic. So we also have great news too, Jamie. We're next week we're looking at the building space. We most likely will be partnering up with Beaumont Hospital, and we will be renting our clinic.
Whoa, hospital. Congratulations.
So we're meeting with Beaumont next week, and we will be most likely building our clinic inside of their hospital, and we will be servicing all of the patients there. So I
Well,
mean, it gives me chills, and I want to cry with tears of joy. But it's just such a it. I mean, it's just pinch me. I can't believe this is happening.
congratulations. So happy for you and your team. It could not happen to a better group of people. 7.7 Nutrition, their passion, their enthusiasm, their experience, and the way they do it in love, sometimes tough love, but always from a loving way, because guys really care about people. And, it's like when I was personal training with people, you got to get results, right? That's number one. And if they want to keep doing what they've been doing because they're comfortable, they're not going to get the results. And that's what you guys do. You get people to really grow. And, sometimes you have to go out on a limb to get those results that you are. So, got a couple of minutes here left. So, maybe you can just let people know how to contact you if they want to talk to you guys directly, or do any Zoom consults as we're bringing you guys in, or maybe another healthcare professional out there who's looking to bring your program in. So, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Or you want me to give out your cell number?
Yep. So if you guys want to get a hold of us, just go to our website 77diet.com, 77diet.com, and you can see all of our locations, and you can text us directly. I mean, I can give you my personal cell phone number. It's my work cell phone number. I'm like a drug dealer with 2 phones here. But you guys can text me if you have a piece of paper and a pen to write down my number: 248-702-4724. 248-702-4724. Or you can literally just call any one of our locations, and the girls will redirect you to me directly. Anyone who is interested in a consultation with us, you can schedule a consultation. Again, go to 77diet.com, and then from there on, we can do a Zoom consultation or in-person consultation if you live in the nearest areas. I just shared the screen right here, my cell phone, our Instagram, the website, my email address is here. If you're a practitioner, medical practitioner, or a personal trainer, a fitness studio owner, I do also provide consulting opportunities, and I basically compress 14 years of my experience into anywhere between 40 to 80 hours of my one-on-one personal coaching on how to successfully build a practice and help the patients. So that's also available either in person with me or on Zoom. So anything I can help you with from the standpoint of just the practice, private practice, or the actual help, one-on-one help for the patients, I'm here for. I live for a good transformation. I am 99% of the time working. I literally only rest 1% of the time. That's when I sleep from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. That's the only time I'm not working. So because I truly love what I do and I'm just really want to capitalize on everything, that's all the blessings that come our way. So anything, if I can send my blessings to you, anything I can help you with, please contact me. Message
Well, thank
Jamie.
you.
Jamie has my number.
Well, thanks so much, Paulina. We're excited to partner up with you at World of Wellness and Nutritional Frontiers. Paulina and her team will be training our team and working with us. And then we hope to see you live at our fall event, September 23rd to 30th, so we can really roll this program out and get everyone involved and get them feeling 100% again. So congratulations on the business and your expansion and into the hospital.
Thank
We're
you so
so
much.
proud of you. We love you, and thanks for all your support. God bless, my friend.
Thank you so much. I love you back. We will see you soon, Jamie. Have a great day,
Okay.
everyone.